a little bit more personal. What if it were your son and he was about to get married? What number would be too high for your son?
Once again, did a lot of things, and I'm not going to judge somebody for what they've done. Because my body count, I don't even know my body count. I could be 1,000% with y'all. It's a lot.
Red flag. But no, I get that. But okay, we got Cam 2 times goes. Ladies, what body count is too much for a woman? If you don't have a number or think no number is too high, then what body count is too high for your son's girlfriend or future wife? So, what body count is too high for a woman in your opinion? We can start here and then work our way.
What is body count?
Basically, how many guys
Sexual
you
partners
slept with,
Oh.
or vice versa.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So yeah, I just cannot remember. I mean, I lost my virginity at 15.
No. How much? For example, let's say you had.
I'm 30, so it's been 15 years. It's a lot.
Your son's girlfriend. So you have kids, right?
One child. Yes.
Is it a boy?
It's a girl.
So let's say you had a boy. If his girlfriend or wife had a body count, what do you think it should be? Like how many guys should she at least be with?
I don't know. I don't think there's a specific number that is like, oh, that's respectable. And now, like, if she only slept with one guy, that's like good.
If she had 100, would you be cool with that for your son?
100%. Because like what you do prior, it doesn't matter. Like when you meet someone, is from that day, like to the future. You don't look to the past. Because trust me, if you look to each girl's on the past, like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't be with any girl.
So let's say your man was a ex-convict.
Yes.
Killed 10 people, and I want to say did like crazy stuff to like women. Would you still be with him?
No.
What? Well, his past doesn't matter, right?
Oh no, but like if he slept with like 500 girls, I wouldn't care. I swear to God, I wouldn't care.
But his criminal past matters.
I agree with her on that.
Like
all right, what if he banged? Hold on, what if he had sex with 10 dudes then? Would you be okay with that? What if he had sex with 10 guys?
Say that again.
What if he had sex with 10 guys?
I think the G spot on a guy is on their ass. Okay. So I think
past doesn't matter, right? You'd
guys
be okay with that
love it in the ass are smart.
Okay, would you be with him then?
Hell no. That's how you get AIDS, dog.
Would you be with him since the past doesn't matter?
That's crazy.
Not 10 dicks. No, if you fucked like 10 guys, no.
Okay, so the past does matter.
To a certain extent.
Okay, to an extent now.
So,
sex is legal.
So in other words, basically you're saying you don't. Okay,
yeah,
so there's no such thing as too high a number.
I just don't remember my body count. I'm so sorry.
No, we didn't ask you for your body count.
I don't even know my body count.
All I'm asking is, what number is too high for a body count?
Like over 1,000.
Over. Okay.
That's a lot of points.
What the?
Goddamn.
All right. What about you? What is too much to you, in your opinion?
I would say like high 30s, reaching on to 40.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. What about you? What's too much for you?
I'm not judging anybody. Did some shit, so I'm not gonna say any number.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think is too high?
I'm just not gonna say I don't have a number that's too high because it depends on what you're doing. Are you doing porn? Are you doing OnlyFans? Are you getting paid for it?
Let's assume she's not a sex worker.
Okay, so just a regular girl. I mean,
regular girl, yes.
So you want like an exact number?
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna say over maybe 200 is a lot.
Okay. How about this? We'll make it a little bit more personal. What if it were your son and he was about to get married? What number would be too high for your son?
Once again, did a lot of things, and I'm not going to judge somebody for what they've done. Because my body count, I don't even know my body count. I could be 1,000% with y'all. It's a lot.
Red flag.
But no, I get that. But you wouldn't want your son to get with a girl that has lower body count?
Well, it depends on what the girl's morals are. Getting to know the girl, it depends on each person. So if you get to know somebody and like you get to know them as that person, I'm not going to judge how many people you had sex with.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that if she has a high body count, that morality is something?
No, because
you don't think so?
I did some things. Then I was engaged for 5 years. Then I got out of a relationship. And I went crazy again. So I guess there's levels to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter to you?
It doesn't matter to me.
Interesting. All right. Okay. What about you? What's too high for you?
I kind of think that, I would say like 20, but honestly, like, just like in the Bible, some of the best people that were used were some of the worst sinners and had the most love for God and turned their lives over. So I don't think that everything is some calculated, like everything calculation, time, all this thing we put on women's age, that's all of the devil. Like, we are all children of God. And so none of that should matter at the end of the day. But for me, I would say like 20.
So I get what you're saying, but to correct you here, they repented. When someone gets with you, they didn't repent shit.
Yeah, but that's why you find out about the person first, you find out, are they...
But you just said earlier, if you don't get healed, then you're still the same person. So they're telling you they're healed, but they may not be healed. That they got 100 bodies. You don't know what they did.
Yeah, but you never. I mean, you're never gonna fully like. But hopefully, you get to know that person that you do know that they've healed from that and they don't do that
people
anymore.
Lie. All the time.
Of course, but you gotta trust. Like God gave us intuition for a reason, and that's the most powerful thing. Like He gives us discernment, and with
Did you discern
discernment,
with your two other guys? Because they didn't work out, right?
yeah. But I was in self-will. I was fearful of whatever, not being alone. Like there's all different types of things that go into that. And now that I'm in this life journey where I am, like healing is a process that happens all the time. It's not like you're just healed one day. Like, but if you're aware and you're like, for instance, like being sober and being like on the right path and you know what you want and you're following what God wants for your life, then you will be able to tell. If he's out on, if he's on Pornhub every night, guess what? He's probably not healed. You know what I mean?
But if I'm trying to tell you, how would you really know if someone's really healed? You can't really tell.
If you walk a life with somebody, yeah, you can't. If you're going to church, like that's a big thing. Like, is he going?
That doesn't mean
is
anything.
he praying? Is he getting on his knees
I know
and praying?
girls and guys that party on Saturday and go to church in the morning.
No, but is he making it a daily thing, like every day? Like I love reading the Bible. I read the Bible. Like, am I actually making it like a part of my life?
Would you date a guy that doesn't pray?
I need to be healed.
Would you date a guy that doesn't pray?
At this point in my life, no, not at all. I'm not trying to fix nobody. I don't got time to fix nobody. Like it's time to make some babies. So
babies, yes.
It's not that fun.
Well, you can't have a baby at 33. What
Okay,
is
Kim
it?
Caden's not kids at 35. We're good, y'all. We're good.
Most of your eggs are gone at this point.
Whoa.
No, they're not.
That's
They're
not
not.
true.
There's people that have babies when they're
Fresh.
even.
That's not
40.
true nowadays.
Oh, 50. You
Not
know.
with technology.
You should
No
practice
way.
fresh.
I know a girl that just had a baby at 42
I will pray for you.
Just because you
Deliverance.
know a woman that had a child at 42
with no
does not
freezing eggs,
necessarily
with
mean-
nothing.
does
There's
not
people that have
necessarily
babies
mean-
all the time later on in life.
That's
do.
fine, but
No, my
that does not
mom-
change the
my
fact
mom
that from a
Technology
biological
nowadays,
sense,
yeah.
My
you
eggs are
absolutely
great.
most of your eggs are gone by 33.
Listen,
Most of my
I mean,
eggs are
my
great.
mom
Listen.
had me and
This
my
is a
brother at 40.
I'm not
Yeah,
33 yet, so I'm
fantastic.
good.
Yeah.
well, she messed up.
Yeah, and
You keep
yeah.
putting
No, she
like-
didn't.
She had me at 40. She messed up. Man.
There's a bunch of
It came out so
complications
bad.
that arise once you pass 30, and you don't know how many times she tried prior. You don't
It's
know
actually
how
35.
Not nowadays, though. The
35
technology
is
is
a high risk
different.
pregnancy at that point, but that does not exclude the fact that by the time you're 33, most of your eggs are absolutely gone. That's a biological fact.
No, they're not.
They definitely move
Where,
that age
can you
up,
show
though.
this
I've
study, please?
studied
I'd
that.
want to see this study pulled
Yeah,
up.
we have it
I
on.
need the app. Where's the
our stats
website?
here.
Link tree.
Man. Okay.
We'll show you after. We got you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'd
this
love
this
to
just
see this.
you don't need a like that's like saying
No, but it has,
I need a study
the age
for
has
1 plus
gone
1
up,
is
though.
2.
They talk about that.
What?
They've
It's not
definitely
all
talked
your
about
eggs
that.
are
I
gone.
even talked to my doctor
I never
about
said
that.
all your eggs are gone. I said a majority of your eggs are absolutely gone.
Okay.
Oh, majority for sure. But
That's what I
there's still
said.
eggs.
So you guys aren't listening to what I'm saying.
So it's high
I
risk.
just have to see it. That's no big deal. All right.
Maybe high risk.
Let's move on, Myron.
She wants to practice.
This is crazy, bro.
The truth hurts, man.
Yeah, like it's
The truth is-
crazy.
It's not
bro.
hurting. It's really.
It does not hurt at all. I'm good.
It's
I'm
a
happy.
biological
God's
fact.
got me. I'm fine.
She
By
They're
the
still
time-
hot, so it's fine. It doesn't
By the
matter.
time you're 30 years old, a majority of your eggs are gone. By the time you're 35 years old, almost all of them are gone, and it's a high risk pregnancy at 35. So the chance of you bringing a child to term drop off precipitously once you enter your 30s.
That's all we're saying.
This is a biological fact. Can you still have a kid? Of course.
Yeah,
But
technology
is the likelihood diminished significantly? Yes. And freezing your eggs, yeah, that's maybe one way to go about it, but it doesn't change if like you can freeze your eggs all you want, but if the incubator's fucked up,
Yeah, it
the
doesn't
incubator's
work
fucked
sometimes.
up. So, I mean, okay. So for
Not
you,
worried.
20 is too high?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Well, I've talked about this on a different podcast and everyone went berserk, but it's about the ratio. So, like 20 could mean something different for everyone in this room.
Mhm.
So, it's really about the opportunities you took. So, if like you only had, like, say two people have 5 and one person only had 5 opportunities to have sex and they took all 5, and one person had 20 opportunities and only took 5, the person that took all 5 is a slut. The other person, not a slut. So it depends, like where you live, how much you go out,
If you're
like
ugly, no, I'm just kidding.
what your opportunities are, and how many you take.
Okay. Maybe that argument might have worked in 1951, but in
No, it's more
2023,
in 2023.
well, here's the thing. You're saying it depends on opportunities. I mean, by that logic, girls with Instagram, dating apps, the internet in general have a bunch of opportunities. So wouldn't that be kind of null and void to say opportunities given to you? Because even average women have thousands of opportunities.
Yeah, so if they say 5, that's not like that big of a number compared to someone that isn't on dating apps and doesn't do social media and took 5 out of 5.
But what I'm arguing is that any girl
opportunities.
has access to social media and can get access to top tier guys
Yeah.
and a lot of
And
opportunities.
so can guys, but I think it's about
Not
the
so can guys.
opportunities.
Men don't have nearly as many opportunities as women. Come on.
When dating out, you're talking about dating apps and Instagram?
Yes.
Yes.
Men can all have that.
Yeah,
Instagram
I'm
got you
confused.
accessible to everything.
Yeah.
You can
How
fuck
can you not download
anybody
an
you want.
app and
Really?
Instagram?
Early in the show, you said, "Hey, Chris, send me the thumbnail," and he said, "Send me a DM." Chris, what'd you see?
Unibathroom.
Fucking useless. What he basically said was she had a bunch of DMs. How many of those guys did you respond back to?
Some of them were my friends, so
That's true,
They're not your
Myron.
friends. They
Myron,
wanna
I left
smash.
you on
I
red.
respond
like
to everybody.
actual females. Like there were
money.
females, like, and then some of them were them because I just met them. You know, so
You caught her?
I left you on red, Myron. That's true.
Oh, you did?
But you kind of
Cool.
you weren't that nice.
I respond
either.
to everyone because they're
You're
gonna
like, you're
be
kinda hot.
some type of money.
But that proves his point, though.
There you
No,
go.
because he wasn't very nice about it. To me, I want a charming guy.
What did I say? I don't even
That
remember what I
proves his
said.
point, though.
Yeah, I want a charming guy, a nice guy, and he came at me like
What did I
I'm
say?
the fucking shit.
I followed you and you didn't even follow
He's
me
like,
back.
you're not bad looking. What's your number? You're not- and I was like, why would I
Don't be
reply to
Myron.
that?
Rude.
Like, what desperate girl would actually give her number to that?
Respond to that.
Nobody's desperate.
Oh, man.
But I mean, what girl? Like, no girl would actually read that and be like, oh, this is actually could be a good
Oh,
guy.
I see many of them actually.
That's sad.
To me, that's
many of them.
sad.
Your waves
That's
look
me,
real
that's
good, by
sad.
the way, dog.
You know-
But
you know
they
what's
love the
interesting?
clout. They love the clout and all that.
She remembers me DMing her, but I don't remember DMing her.
Because you do it so much.
He needs to get God. That's what he needs.
To be fair,
Bruh,
like
you just shoot shots.
yeah, literally.
I don't
And-
get it.
and-
You
hold on,
make
hold on,
women
hold on.
feel bad about
It's a numbers game.
their
You know,
numbers,
this
but
is
you seem
fantastic.
like you have a lot of numbers.
It's a
I
numbers
don't get
game,
that.
but the ratio
Look,
thing
this
doesn't
this
make sense.
actually proves my point even further. Like, bro, women have so many opportunities where guys will hit them up, etc. Even in this situation here, like, I'm a guy, I got my shit together, whatever, but I could still fail. So, what do you think the average guy is going to be dealing with?
Even worse.
You guys are trying to say that men have the same amount of opportunities as women.
I don't
Not
talk
even
to
fucking
people on
close.
social media,
Not at
period.
all. They
I don't
definitely
do
don't.
it.
thing. So it's like
You respond,
definitely
but
don't
yeah,
have
here
the
you
same
go flexing
opportunity.
about talking about.
Yeah, because we're talking about it, but I have so many people in my DMs. I don't entertain it. Like
and you
I'm just
decline
not
most of
into
them, right?
it. I don't talk to anybody online.
But that's my
Exactly.
point. But that's
Girls
what,
can put their
'cause I
pussy
wanna
on
meet
Twitter and
somebody
make
else.
10K a week.
That's what
Guys
girls
cannot.
do. That's what
That's
girls
a
do. Is
fact.
like girls have all the opportunity in the world. So what I'm saying is that because their argument is like, oh, it's about the opportunities that you have versus sleeping with those
opportunities
things.
you take versus what you have.
I'm arguing it doesn't matter because you have a million opportunities as a female.
Yeah. So what the
Everybody-
thing is,
anytime
if
you go
we
outside, you
both
have
say
opportunity.
10, our 10 is going to be a lot different because I had a lot of opportunities and only took 10, and you didn't have that many, and you took 10. So if you actually do the math, you're sluttier than me.
Percentage wise is what she's saying.
Yeah, do the percentage.
So
I like her math. That's girl
because
math.
That's
Hold on, so
ridiculous
because you-
logic.
no,
She's
it's
thinking
not.
choice is
Smart
better?
as fuck. What?
So let me get it straight. Because you can pick and choose is better than me taking all 5 of mine. So you're picking and
Yeah,
choosing
if you take,
the
if
top
you
5
have
are the
5,
options.
if
I
you
just-
only have 5 options and you take all of them, that's slutty.
But girls
But if
choose.
you have
Girls
20
choose if you're
options
gonna
and
get
you
fucked
choose
or not.
5,
The
it's not
girls
that
choose
slutty.
if you're gonna fuck or not.
So
The
you
guys
got-
don't choose.
So
So
Girls
then
choose.
you have to convert it into a decimal,
Let's keep it real.
and then we could do a percentage because you know how you do the math from decimals to percentage, right?
No, but
we learned it
again,
in 3rd grade.
You can choose out of your options, right?
We did. Yeah.
I just picked because I
Okay,
got
but
opportunity.
it's still a math. It's still
math.
But I'm saying in all reality, the woman
You gotta
chooses
put it into
if
a
you're gonna have
percentage.
sex with them or not.
Okay.
The man does not choose. The woman chooses.
You might have 100 and I might have 1,000.
No, I get what you're saying.
And then we both choose
No,
10.
I understand.
And then we do the math, and you're sluttier than me.
Oh, wait, she's doing the math? That's game. Like,
Female logic is amazing.
It's girl math.
There's no math in this. There's no math in sex.
It's
But I
based
bet you're
off of the
sluttier than I
opportunities that I
am.
had.
Yeah, you
it's,
are.
it's a percentage
You're
of the
slut.
opportunities I took. Like what?
No, it makes perfect sense. You just don't want to admit it.
It doesn't make sense at all because effectively, I'm saying your logic would have worked maybe in 1950, but like in
No, because
2023,
we'd all be married by
in
now.
2023,
1950.
average chicks.
We
have-
didn't have OnlyFans.
Can you
and
please be quiet for 2
Instagram.
seconds? In 2023, women have women have more pull than male celebrities. Average chicks have more pull than
Facts.
celebrities. Like that's not even close.
Okay, but you still have to convert the number. So it doesn't matter if I have 1,000 and you have 100 because you have to convert it.
Are you speaking as if I was a female hypothetically, or if I was a male?
No, you could have less opportunities than I can. So if you had 100 and I had 1,000 and we both took 10, you took more.
We're not the same because I have to create my opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't create your opportunities.
Because women choose if
But
you're going to
it's
fuck or
still-
not.
it's
Men do
still
not
about
choose that.
math.
So it is different.
It's still about
No,
math.
but you have to
can
compare.
find the percentage
You have to
either
compare
way.
apples to apples, not apples to oranges. A man's opportunities have to be created. A woman's opportunities are given to her.
They choose it.
We're
I
not
don't
the
think
same.
it's that
We're not the same
hard
at
for
all.
Guys,
We're not the same, though.
With all the dating apps, I really don't think it's that hard for guys.
Your own
It's
supporters of
hard.
OnlyFans, who are they? Guys.
Guys,
If guys were getting laid, why would they watch you?
People
That's-
you went
that's
to high
true.
school with.
because they think I'm hot.
No,
Yeah.
bruv. Really?
A lot of them
Do the
like
math.
wanted to
Do the
date.
math.
I'm doing the math.
Logically. If
I'm
I can
doing
get
the
sex
math.
in person, why am I going to watch you online?
Ask them.
The reason why people will be watching it
yo,
online is
this
because they
goes to
know
show,
them.
like, women are very. This conversation goes to show how fairly delusional females are about the male experience. So, like, I'll give you an example. She remembers vividly that I messaged her. I don't remember messaging you.
still hurt.
But let me tell you why. No. Well, I'm going here. So I genuinely don't even
You
remember.
sound like a fuckboy.
But what was that?
That kind of makes you sound like a fuckboy because it sounds like you just mass DM all these girls.
I mean, what do you expect?
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
kind of.
well,
So then you do have a
actually-
lot of
well,
opportunities.
No,
It's a numbers game.
I have to create the opportunities, and men have to send
Yes,
out a lot
it
of
is a numbers
messages
game.
to get even some type of return. The top guys in the world close 10% of the girls they talk to. So you have to send out a lot of messages to get a response. Women don't have that problem. You send a message to a guy, he's going to probably respond if you're attractive enough.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is this: women are the ones that select. She can remember me, but I don't remember her. Why? Because I have to shoot so many more shots. She's the one that picks. So, I mean,
Well, because it was easy. We're on the podcast, and I came here, so I remember you.
I will agree though that women do choose who the hell they're gonna fuck. Like the men can shoot the shot, but the girl's gonna choose if she wants to fuck you or not.
but my
That
point
definitely-
is that
that's
men
logic.
men have to shoot a lot of shots to even get
Right.
the chance.
Yeah.
Women don't. So it's not the same at all because you're talking about opportunities. It's
But
like
you just said it's a
That's
numbers
because
game, and I'm saying exactly
men fuck
it's a
whatever the
numbers
fuck's
game.
walking.
yeah, but it's not a numbers game for women. It's a numbers game for men. We have to
Yes.
shoot a lot of shots.
Life is about opportunities you take or don't take. So is sex.
But we're not the
Literally,
same.
life is about
Like,
opportunities. You either choose
There
to
was a
take them or
guy she
you
went on a
don't.
date with, right? And because he asked her to come over rather than go to gym, disqualified. If you say that to me, shit, I don't care.
That's
Because
facts.
once again, we're not the same. So
Privilege is
women-
invisible
Yes.
to those that have it.
Men and women are not the same. Exactly.
So you can't put us in the same category of opportunities. You can't.
But you can't put the body count number either the same.
What do you mean?
Like
We're
Since
not.
we're not the same, like that's what I'm saying. Like body count number can vary. It depends on
So let me
if
ask you
you're
this.
male or female, where you
It-
grew up,
it-
where you live, if you go out, if you don't live, if you live in a rural area, if you live in the city, how old you are, etc.
Let me ask you. Hold on. So are you saying? I just got to get to the bottom line here. Are you saying that a man that has a 50 body count is the same as a woman that has a 50 body count?
No, I'm saying it's different because a man might have only had 75 opportunities and took 50, and a girl might have had 1,000 and took 50, and that's a big, big difference. So the man is a lot sluttier.
she's saying the conversion of
Yo, female logic. I love it.
Yo,
I love it.
True.
yo, that's crazy,
It's
man.
true.
with
Listen,
Kate's
I
word,
will
girl
take that
math.
perspective.
Yes,
I like it.
period.
It's funny. But in reality, come
Yeah,
on.
Love
yo,
you,
there's no
slut.
such thing as male sluts. Men are the slut makers.
Facts.
Like,
Why are you trying to make sluts?
See, I feel like men
It's
are
the
like,
same act.
Because-
why does it make a difference if it's a female or a
but
male?
I feel like men
doing
are like
it?
the king. Like
Men
you're
can
gonna have
be
more than
sluts.
one mate.
because
Like, I look at
men
that.
and women are not the same. A man
No,
has
we're
to
not the
earn
same.
the ability to have sex. A woman doesn't.
Men and women are not equal.
I
We're
obviously
equally
know we're not the
important,
same, but
we are not equally
We're
the
different.
same.
We were trying to make an argument for a male's body count and a female's body count to be the same, and they
well, a
aren't.
sin's a sin. So
I just said they were.
No, she said they weren't.
I literally just said they were.
Not you. I'm talking about her.
a sin's a sin, whether it's a man doing it
All right,
or the female.
You were trying to say
Same
something
amount of
before?
sins.
Oh, I was saying that I agree with her because I'm not from here. And back in Tampa, if someone told me their body count was 30 or 40 or whatever, I'd be like, oh my God, like that's so much. But here,
As a
that's
guy
like,
or a girl?
Both.
both, yeah. And then here, it's like normal to have
3,000.
here it's like 3,000. And I'm like, okay, whoa. Like,
No, but
so now
seriously.
30 and 40, like that doesn't seem like a lot to me because I'm like here in Miami now, living here. And everyone has like a higher body count. So it does vary, like where you live, who you are, where you are.
Who
It
you
varies
are.
on
Where you grew
But
up.
we're just saying, relationship wise, it matters because the guy's gonna be like, damn, if I find out your body count, it'll determine if I take you serious or not. Versus
Okay.
you, if you find out a guy's body count, you may be like, you know what, he's cool, I like his vibe, I don't really care about his body count. But guy, it would definitely bother him at some point.
I've honestly
never
had a
been
lot of guys that
asked.
never have like
Yeah.
got mad about
Never.
that and still wanted to
Yeah.
take me
I've literally
seriously.
never
I don't want to
been
take that
asked.
but
serious.
the thing is, you don't even know your body count. So how,
Exactly, but I'm saying that I
That's
know
the
it's
point.
a lot, but I know it's a lot.
No,
so
but-
I'm gonna be honest with someone. Hey, it's a lot, and if you want to fuck
You
with me,
tell
you're
them
gonna
it's a
fuck with
lot?
me. If not, hell yeah, I don't give a fuck.
that's why you're
mean-
single right now.
I'm very honest, but I mean, I'm single, but I still have a roster of 4 guys that want to actively date me.
But here's the
For
big
sex.
point: you don't want them though.
For sex
No,
only.
I love them all, but I love them all for different things.
But is that even a conversation? Like, hi, babe, what's your body count?
I mean,
like,
I
do
like them
people
all,
talk
though.
about that
I've
shit?
never
It's like
had
a
anyone ask
relationship.
me
People do
that.
ask you that. They do.
So,
Yeah.
all right,
haven't.
let me ask the ladies a very simple
very good
question.
point.
Do you think men care about body counts? Yes or no? Raise your hands if you think men care about body counts. Yes.
I'm gonna say it
To a
depends.
certain extent.
Only 2?
But I've never been
Okay.
asked.
Interesting.
Only 2.
Not nowadays. I don't think.
Only 2 think that men care. The rest of you guys think men don't
No,
care about body
I
counts?
think-
Honestly, I date
some
guys
men
that
do
are
and
more
some
like
men
a different
don't.
type of
The
industry.
majority of men. Do you
It's
think
like
the
a
majority
music
of men care
industry,
about women's body
NFL, or
counts?
something
Depends
like
where
that.
they
They don't
live.
give a fuck about that
It
shit.
really depends.
Depends if they live in a city or a rural area,
Mhm.
if they've been outside or not.
If he's been born again, we can get rid of that. Doesn't matter. We good. It's
Also,
okay,
like,
baby.
how old are you? I feel like
Like,
age
if
matters
you've
a
lived
lot,
in New
too.
York
Need to get
City
born
all
again.
your life, like no, they're not gonna care. If you live
Do you
in like
think a guy
Nebraska,
that wants
they're
a,
gonna
a
care.
girl, a wife, is gonna care?
But like, are you gonna?
I've been engaged
I've
3
Are you
never
gonna
times. I
blame
don't think they
someone
care.
for what they did at like
I really don't.
16 or like 17 versus like what they do at like 27, almost 30, or like let's like pretend because
Right.
you change over time.
I'll give you an example. Logan Paul's girlfriend, right? Well,
Okay.
fiance.
Who?
Oh God.
Nina.
Nina.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Who?
She had a pass where you can see multiple guys. Doesn't mean she had sex with all of them,
Right.
but in that image, it's being put that she's been with a bunch of guys. Now, by default, it was in the past. You know what I'm saying? She was
Right,
younger,
yeah.
having fun, whatever. But to marry somebody, have a man that's going to be your like husband,
She was with
that looks
all
really
the,
bad.
But
but
so you're
you're
saying
saying
that
all
when
the
you're
elite
16,
Hollywood people, not
that
in long
matters?
relationships.
Not
Like
care.
it didn't look good because of what. Like she was with multiple, and then on top of that, she
No,
didn't
but-
have to get
Also, she's
nude or
famous.
But
whatever.
it's
Yeah,
it's
also-
personified
But also,
because
if
it's
you're
a celebrity.
poly, it's
Yeah,
different
But if
too.
you're a
Exactly.
regular person, it's even worse because
I
now
don't think it should matter. If you're regular, I mean, no,
It makes
no,
her look like
celebrity
she
or
only
person,
cares
it
about
just
money
doesn't
and
matter.
status. Because if you're going after every guy and they just happen to be like Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah,
and
I
then
was
every
just
guy
say
she's
that.
with is a high
the
roller.
foundation was that she might have slept with those guys. That's the main issue here.
But
Not
are
the
you
money.
the
I mean,
same
she's
as when you were
kissing
16?
them, and then she
Yeah, but doesn't he
basically
not
talks
care?
about.
No, he definitely does care.
But
Because it's
are
his
you the
girlfriend.
He's
How
coping.
do you know?
Huh?
How do you know?
Look at
Because
his
yeah,
individual
you gotta
camera.
watch it.
He's coping.
I love Dylan
coping hard.
Dennis's. I want to go to that fight.
Like,
so
why
bad.
is he with her?
I
Then
like
he's
poly
with her.
relationships. I like to date a girl and have a guy. So like I'm like my guys like
All right.
love me because they're like, oh, bring a bitch home. Yeah, I'm down. Let's go. So like I don't have these issues like that.
You're good, but
You. So what is your number? I know you said off of percentages, but let's assume it's not percentages. What number? Hard number would it
I'm
be?
not completely sure. I don't keep like my diary with me at all times, but I would say around 22.
you have a diary?
Well,
Ladies,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
like,
didn't bring it today.
Ladies,
I didn't
I'm
bring
not
it.
saying what what your body count is or anything like that. I'm saying what is too high for a woman in general.
Yeah, in general.
It doesn't. It depends where she lives. There's too many things. I can't give like a number.
roughly, just
I
general.
Okay.
literally don't have. I mean,
If your
under
son
100.
was about to get married with a
unacceptable.
chick, what number would be unacceptable? And you would tell him you should probably think twice about this and
I
not do
wouldn't
this.
because if they had an energetic connection and they were best friends and they were in love, like that matters more to me.
This is why women are shittier parents than fathers. God damn.
Yeah, facts.
Oh my
I want
God.
my son to be happy. I'm not
Holy
gonna
crap.
judge her.
Knock
It
me
does
out.
not
It's
matter.
about like
Men
an
don't even have the
energetic
new,
connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's about energy.
The world's doomed, bro.
Energy.
Yeah, bro. The world is doomed.
That's why
we
single-
live in
that's why
frequencies. We live in
kids
energy.
that come from single mother households end up as fuck ups, bro.
I am too
you're
sober
saying-
for
You need
this
that masculine-
man.
As
No,
someone
you're
who's
saying-
studying
I'm
gonna
childhood
drink right now,
development,
chat.
that is not
You're
true.
saying that women are
At all.
shittier parents than